Twitter is an absolute hellscape that thrives off of hate baiting and pure degeneracy. And that's why in this video, I've brought together the worst tweets I could find in 60 seconds, and I'm gonna share them with you right now. Let's say Jeffrey Epstein wants to have with a 14-year-old girl and will pay her $10 million. The money will go into a mutual fund that will pay out when she's 21. The girl agrees, as do both of her parents. Should this be allowed? And are you male or female? We're starting off strong with this one. If that ain't the worst thing you've heard today, I'm so sorry, and it's gonna get so much worse. Where do you even start? Where do you even begin with this one? So again, not really sure why it matters if you're male or female answering this question. Not really sure what that's about, but no, it's not good. To put a kid in that type of situation is never good. It's never okay. It doesn't matter if the parents are okay with it. It doesn't matter how much money the kid is going to make off of it. The kid is a kid. It's a child. The child cannot give consent, and involving the money only makes it more up because you're really just taking advantage of not only the child's innocence, but probably the parent's financial status. So, this question, screw this prick for even thinking of this question. Dude'll put on his fedora and be like, what? We can't even have a conversation. I just want to talk. No, you don't just want to talk. You want a platform to normalize your disgusting behavior. Next tweet. Me looking at Dracula after rubbing garlic all over me except my cock. You know, I bet you probably think you're being pretty slick here, but if anything, you're just making the vampire's job easier. Suppose Dracula is slobbering on your knob, okay? Where's all your blood going anyway? Your chances of survival have just gone down exponentially. Also, is this like a challenge? Are you challenging the vampire to do it or not? Or is this like you fulfilling some type of sick fantasy that you have? Like you found some poor old decrepit vampire dying of lack of blood consumption, and you're like, here, dude. Here, man. You want to live? I got you, brother. Like a prank video. Like imagine if this was like a prank video. Like what would the title be? Like walking around homeless vampires with garlic all over me except for my cock and balls. And then the vampire is about to do it and you like smack him away and he's like, it's just a prank, bro. Next tweet. She put my wee-wee back in my boxers and patted it 2 times. What that mean? Not the wee-wee, bro. She disrespected his wee-wee, bro. No, not the wee-wee. Can we just get some words of encouragement in the comment section for our small wee-wee brothers? Can we please? Or maybe just some Fs? Some Fs in the chat for our boy who is no longer with us because of his wee-wee game being so weak. Fun fact, if any of you guys are concerned out there that you might have a small wee-wee, or any of you girls out there might be concerned that you might have a small wee-wee, a fun way to tell is by hitting the subscribe button for my channel. It actually will not let you subscribe if you have a small wee-wee. So that's your proof right there. You show someone you're subscribed to MeJoeShmoe. Big wee-wee, okay? This is big wee-wee gang. We got big wee-wees. And if you unsubscribe, it falls off. Next tweet. What is that lump in Taylor Swift's swimsuit? Strange. Hashtag we want answers. Hashtag Taylor Swift. Hashtag Hollywood. Hashtag Hollywood. Hollywood. Yeah, you. Hollywood, I'm calling you out. So I'm not sure if this is rage bait or not, but for those of you who don't already know, there is a group of people on Twitter known as the Transvestigators, and what they basically are is a group of closeted homosexual men that have to try to prove that every conventionally attractive woman in media is actually a man to try to find security in their own sexuality. You know, with all these topics, I'm kind of starting to get worried that my video is going to get demonetized. Why don't we real quick just check if any mid-roll ads are playing? Did any ads play? Let me know in the comments. You know, better yet, let me know what ad played. What type of ads are being put on this video based on what I'm talking about? Actually, please leave that in the comments. I'd really like to know what ads you're getting. Or let me guess, you didn't watch the ad. Thanks. Taking food right out of my mouth. This is my son. Do you know what that means? It means when you don't watch my ads, you're hurting him. You're taking food out of his mouth. Shame on you. I'm just messing with you. Thank you so much for just watching. It really means a lot. Next tweet. It's 2023 and I still can't get over Paris Hilton kissing this woman's belly thinking she was pregnant. My dad would not ironically do this to heavyset women. It was never good. It was a bad thing that it would happen all of the time. And he wasn't even trying to be a jerk or make fun of the woman or anything. He would just legitimately go up to heavyset women and like ask like, oh, well, when do you do? Oh, when are you expecting? Who's the father? It's comically bad. Like something out of like a movie, a skit from a TV show. But nope, my dad did that shit. So let's look at this picture for a second. It's funny because you have Paris Hilton kissing this woman's tummy, right? And I don't know if there's a language barrier or something that created this situation to begin with, but you have the woman that like does not realize probably that Paris Hilton thinks that she is pregnant, and she just has her like tummy hanging out, just accepting this kiss, just smiling. Like, what was she thinking? What do you think was going through her head here? Like, why wouldn't you pull your stomach back? Like, it's just so awkward and weird. All right, suck feet. Dad, why can't I have the Skibbity Rizmonger 5000 Lego set? You just can't, okay? Where's my skibbities at? Where's my skibbity rizzers at? Where's my skibbity wizard rizzers at? Where's my wizard skibbity rizzers at? Where they at? Where the skibbities? Do you guys even know what a skibbity is? Do you know what skibbity toilet is? Let me play you a clip of the viral sensation that is the Skibbity Toilet series. If you're expecting me to now try to make sense out of what that is, I don't understand it. I don't know what it is. I think it's like reminiscent of old internet, like Newgrounds or even early YouTube, like a video I would find as a kid and laugh at, like this silly, goofy video. But like when I started seeing they were doing Skibbity Toilet birthday parties at places, I think that went a little far. Like if your kid says, I want a Skibbity Toilet birthday party, and you take 2 seconds to look at like, this is what your kid's watching on the tablet, you know, maybe it's time to not encourage that and possibly take the tablet away. Like kids like wacky, silly videos, and that video is obviously extremely silly. So kids are gonna like it, and I think that's fine in itself. But when you think about the iPad kid whose parents like don't want to be a parent, they just want to leave that up to the internet, and then you realize they're on the tablet all day. And then it gets worse when you realize that's what they're watching on the internet all day. Like that's the problem. It's not the content itself. It's like the sheer amount of the content that the kid is allowed to consume, you know, because they're not being monitored. I think that's the part of it that really makes people sick. When I was a kid, I would watch South Park with my parents, but like I wasn't allowed to watch it without my parents. Like it's not about the content itself, it's about the lack of moderation of the content, okay? Parents need to be parents. Hey parents, how about you raise your kids? Thanks. Or better yet, leave them on the tablet and I'll do it for you. And then, they're gonna be mess. You know what, guys? I think that's it. I think I'm gonna call it a wrap. That's enough Twitter, Skibbity, internet for me today. If you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, please leave a comment because I really think it helps the videos. And if you're new, you know, subscribe. Please check out my other content. I got lots of bangers going on over here. Okay, I'm taking over. MeJoeShmoe is coming up. So yeah. Anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you hang around. I hope you watch some of my other stuff. Feel free to join the Discord. Link in the description. Bye. My style is ridiculous.